Now, this is a price prediction for 15 to 16 months post Bitcoin halving. What does that mean? That means summer 2025. So the first halving was November 2012. Then we have July 2016. Then we had May 2020, right? So May 2020. Then next one is April 2024. Right? This is from CoinDesk. So we have basically from about, we have November 28th, 2011 at 254. So 365 days before the halving, it went up 385%. And then 365 days after the halving, it went up basically an 80x, right? 8,069%. And so it went from $2.54 to $1,000 basically, November 28th, 2013, right? Then price goes down. Then 365 days before the halving, it goes up 142%. And then 365 days after the halving, it goes up 284%, basically from $270 to $2,500. And this is July 9th, 2017. And then we have here basically May 11th to 2019 at about $7,300. 365 days before the halving, it goes up 17%. And 365 days after the halving, it goes up 560% basically. And it goes up to basically 56,000. But basically, long story short, if we just look at these zones, right? These, what's this, purple, violet, whatever you want to call it. And you have this 80x return. This goes up, this goes up. Then here it kind of is correcting, or in this case, sometimes going flat. But then pre-halving, you have this, I guess, tan color. We basically have from here to here, it's going up. From here to here, it's going up. And from here to here, actually went flat. Right? Now, this is not really up to date, but the general premise is that it's going to go up. And typically every halving, there's new all-time highs. Yeah, so basically here you have this other chart, basically looking at Bitcoin as well. Right? So this is what is anticipated. Right? So this chart shows for 2012, we basically had a 95x return to the all-time high. Then 2016, we had a 30x return. If we go from that, so basically as Bitcoin gets more scarce, it goes up in price. However, the rate of return is always getting lower. I think based on all this, honestly, the max I can see Bitcoin, or I can predict Bitcoin going, would be about 2x the last all-time high. I don't think it can go any higher. All right, so if we say 70K, we're looking at basically about 140K for Bitcoin. That would be my reasonable projection. And then if I had to pick like a very low point, I would take the low from that we have right now and basically say we're looking at basically anywhere from 30K to 140K, right? I think 30K would be more so like the next bottom once it crashes. So basically kind of like here how we went to 70K, then came back down to 15K. So next cycle, I'll be looking at basically a price target for Bitcoin of about 140K and then coming back down to 30K. So basically we're getting higher lows, right? The lows or the bottoms are getting higher and higher, right? So we went from like what, 3.5K, 4K to now this cycle, 15K lows, right? Sent to next cycle, 30K lows, right? With the high, I would say looking more so 140K. So I would say like 140K is kind of what I'm looking at. But if we want to be safe, maybe even more conservative, and I was looking more so at about 125K, taking about 60K as the price point, and just taking it's going to double, give or take. Anywhere between 125K and I think 140K. I always like to add a buffer, right? So I think 125K is a good level to begin taking profits, altcoin season, right? I think once Bitcoin goes to 125K, you have to start taking profits, maybe going into alt and other asset classes or tokens, and maybe even out of crypto, maybe into stablecoin, cash. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we have even more content for you at Token Metrics. Get there using the link down below.